Pattaya Tourism leaders, COVID-19 vaccinations botched. According to tourism officials in Pattaya, Thailand, they fear the COVID-19 vaccinations are too little and too late. Being first polite, the Pattaya tourism officials thanked the mayor for the start of the vaccination process. With Thailand hoping to reopen to foreign visitors by October, however, the officials feel they are too far behind with too little supply. The only people who qualified for the first of 20,000 shots on Thursday and Friday were medical personnel, volunteers, and the elderly. Pattaya Business and Tourism Association President Bananan Patanasan said he was disappointed so few tourism workers received vaccines and complained the government hasn't explained why so few sector employees got jabs. Thanat Sahatrangsi of the Pattaya Tourism Industry Council said May 20 that tourism industry groups have pleaded with the government to prioritize tourism sector workers in Pattaya's vaccination plans. But the only ones who qualified for the first of 20,000 shots Thursday and Friday were medical personnel, volunteers, and the elderly. Pattaya having only 20,000 jabs also concerned Thanat, since the city originally said it would have 42,000. Then revised it to 30,000. But the government's failure to obtain vaccines at the same pace as most other countries has left Thailand unprepared for the latest coronavirus wave. More than half the vaccines were diverted to Bangkok, where more than 1,000 cases of COVID-19 are being reported almost daily. It also has jeopardized plans to reopen the country to tourists, Thanat said. He said 70% of Pattaya's 450,000 registered residents need to be vaccinated to allow Pattaya to reopen in October as a sandbox for fully vaccinated foreigners who would not have to undergo quarantine. At the current pace, that's a pipe dream. Thanat Sahatrangsi of the Pattaya Tourism Industry Council said tourism sector workers in Pattaya should be prioritized to reopen in October as a sandbox. Thanat earlier gave Pattaya officials a list of 10,000 local tourism industry workers who want to be vaccinated, but only 265 were allowed to get jabs this week, he said. Thanat thanked everyone who pulled off the vaccination effort at the Eastern National Indoor Sports Stadium, but criticized local government officials for nearly bungling it. No budget was allocated for the needed information technology system to organize distribution of the shots. Furthermore, he complained, the government's Morphone mobile application to register for doses is buggy and crashes often. He also blamed Nagpur sub-district leaders for refusing to use the established, well-tested KQ application to distribute Q tickets and stick to using their own, less efficient method. He said the line at the stadium, as a result, was long and disorganized. Meanwhile, the 265 tourism workers who were registered via KQ had no issues. #rebuilding travel